Hey tankers, and welcome back to World of Tanks with PR154, where every week we're showcasing ordinary tankers doing extraordinary things on our Twitch stream. Now what follows is a cut of one of those live reviews where we've had the responsible party on station to talk through what was going through their mind and down their barrel in the course of their game. Now if that's your jam and you'd like to submit a replay for consideration, then please drop it on the submission platform via the Discord server link in the description below. In the meantime, happy tanking, and please enjoy this video. And in the Skoda T56, top tiered 8/7s on Ghost Town. We've got a platoon here with the Rat 14, so two takers of the Nightfall Brigade. We've got improved hardening, improved vents, we've got improved rotation mechanism. Doubling up on the repair kits, probably a sensible choice under the circumstances. There's nothing worse than poking out with Skoda T56, getting tracked, getting smacked, and not being able to pull back in. Hopefully Fozzie's around, but we'll feel our way through this one until he does. So we're off and running. This is a great place to be. 8/7s in Skoda T56, 208mm of penetration with the standard shells. It's hitting for 460. So that's in the space of about 3.5 seconds, 920 hit points of punishment delivered at tier 8. Of course, you can update that to 248mm with the premium shells.
Hello, Bear.
Hey, Fozzie, how are you, man?
Not bad, mate.
Thanks for swinging by and coming along to help talk us through what was going through your mind and down your barrel. We've got Skoda T56. Are you enjoying the tank overall?
After the battle, when we had a couple of AFK straight away, so you kind of had to think twice about what you were doing.
Oh, you do too. And some fairly critical tanks too as well. T32 and I know Baraska's moving now. W said 131 is not though.
Yeah, we lost our light being AFK, so that made it hard for the guys in the flanks.
Definitely did.
And it's not like you battle, not being prolific in the Skoda. I find it quite fun, but luck doesn't seem to go in my favour.
It's not one for which my win rate really stands out at the moment, but I haven't really played that many games in it yet, so we'll see how we go. But it's certainly played from hull down in the manner that you are. There's no reason it can't succeed, provided that cupola is not getting hit.
And I know it's pretty well halfway through my little digging in here, but the tank there beside me, he vanishes after a while too, so you end up holding this area on your own.
I mean, you've got some fairly soft targets in front of you. 920 hit points clip, releasable in 3.5 seconds. You're really earning your pay this game.
I tend to play a bit cautiously with this tank. I tend to fire one shot, then reload. I always carry a pair in case I want to come out and really have a decent whack at times.
I think that's sensible. If you're in a 1 versus 1 situation, of course you can maybe bait them and then know you'll be able to release a full clip, but then of course you do that, well, they know they've got, what, 16 seconds to punish you on the return.
And that's right, yeah. If you're up against anyone that knows it pretty well, they know when to on you.
Nice work. So this is an ANZ server game for you. Just looking at the ping. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I can see you're able to maintain a couple of cupola shots. The AMX Miltrayu 49 really felt it there. Oh, and that's the danger zone for Skoda T56. You end up, you poke and then you just leave a lot of penable facing, but looks like your opponent managed to get away with it that time.
You know, I missed a couple set shots.
Well, we're not mucking around now. We're diving into the skill rounds. So what's over there? That's the ISU 152. That'll be an important one to deal with. T28 heavy tank concept certainly think so. So we've got line on. No, Centurion 1 is poked, retreated. We're a little bit worried about that enemy Skoda T56 playing from hull down, it would appear. Ooh!
And I was more worried about that than anything.
Yeah. Fortunately, just the high explosive shot, but still 354 hit points that you probably would have preferred to hold on to.
Definitely.
Oh, that was a dangerous cross. Centurion 1 and back to the garage they go. Always an interesting one what you do here with the reload though. Like whether you keep the enemy guessing that you have a shell in the tube or not, or whether you just sort of spend that 16 seconds getting a full magazine again.
Yeah, I tend to think twice where I'm at, and they kind of fire a miss, I'll have a crack. If they don't, I'll tend to just stall. Especially we got a bit of support, but didn't really have a real lot of support here. You got to think twice about it.
Yeah.
You know, the tier 7's gone AFK on me there beside me, so you DC'd through the battle.
Oh wow, yeah, you can see that too. Yeah, they're.
So we end up with 2 AFKs plus him disconnected.
Oh no, he's back.
But yeah, back.
I know your AFKs are the T32 and WZ131 at the back. So your team's actually doing quite well under the circumstances. So excellent use of your last premium shell straight through the cupola of AMX M4 Military 49. But yeah, platoon mates going down to the enemy Stutzwan S1.
Yeah, he was very vocal in chat because the guy with him said, "Let's push," and then he pushed and the other guy pulled back.
Ah, yeah. Let's see the thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Slight dribbling of sarcasm. Oh, the shell kisses the dirt, but you find the upper frontal plate and back to the garage they go. So 490 hit points, proving to be a 460 hit points rather, proving a reliable rounding error. So it's just what's left dug into the hillside here.
Yeah, hillside, and we started to bleed all of a sudden.
Right. Can see where that might be an issue. I mean, you have a look at what they had there: Stutzwan S1, Barask, SU100 M1, Eagle 7. Yeah. So you're spotted poking that corner. You considered there's an S1 on the other side.
I was actually thinking more the Barask might have come back.
Yeah.
More my concern. So.
Well, what's the clip size of a Barask? 720 hit points. So certainly something that is deserving of a bit of respect.
You don't really want him to even get one shot into you that starts making things. That makes you an easy clip when he reloads. So.
Yeah, well, there's never just one shell, is there? There's the other one 1.8 seconds thereafter. But T25 on 2 doing the brave charge, heading up the hill. And the Wetamo 823 who was in the chat earlier. Alright, T25-2 taking a bit of a pillaring as they make the climb. Oh, and knocked out by the Stutzwan S1. So they're landing the punches pretty consistently. That's their 3rd kill thus far. Although they've got a bit of work to do to catch up on yourself at 5. So 2 suspect enemy tanks on this hill. SU100 M1 that looks fairly one-shottable, but doesn't look like you've got all that many opportunities to generate crossfire. Barask we're treating as the major threat. And a shot to the lower frontal plate knocks out SU100 M1. So there's your Top Gun medal. This is not, like as a game, it's not turning out to be a terrible result at all, given that you really only had 13 players when you think about it.
Yeah, and to lose eyes and a handy tier 8 heavy.
Eagle 7 gun mantlet proving a little bit too much for the gun, but I can see that you've been a bit more careful with that follow-up shot, just trying to aim clear of that gun mantlet and find some tenable turret. Oh, a bit of crossfire into your WZ tank destroyer. So a bit of bleed going on this hill.
Kept trying to bait the Eagle to make the mistake.
Yeah, I guess once bitten, twice shy, but oh, there we go, through the mantlet, no less. Fun S1 claiming kill number 4, knocking out your P43. So Barask. Okay, had a bit of a trade here. Romatel Borsig Waffenträger has knocked out Barask, but Chiri has knocked out Romatel Borsig Waffenträger. So this game realistically is only 3-2 at the moment. You consider that T32 and WZ131 are not in the game. The hit points are in the game, but their guns aren't. What have we got to deal with? We've got 92 hit points on WZ120, 174 on 145 TP. So they're both one-shottable. So the lion's share of active hit points at the moment is held by your beautiful self.
True, and I sort of sit back and throw caution to the wind here, and if they wanted me, that to come for me. So I kind of was letting the others be eyes and be sacrificial lambs, as one would say.
I can't deny that was an extremely smart move under the circumstances, because I mean you would have to assume that they're trying to fight from this soft cover, but you're out of the draw range of the soft cover. But they're having a go. Look at that. The shell's just landed right there.
Yeah, they went fishing.
That's probably the Chi trying to take a bit of a scattergun approach to the cap circle while they can. But yeah, well done. Like if you'd tried to charge that position, you would have been absolutely boned and you wouldn't have made the win. So very nicely done there. Got to be happy with that, man. Ace mastery. And an absolute fistful of medals. I hope you have a big chest. So, Top Gun, 6+ kills, high caliber. You have accounted for at least 20% of total hit point pool of the enemy team. Steel Wall, receiving the most hits, at least 11 out of any player on the team. And Survive, and of course Bruiser. A lot of damage to enemy vehicle modules or crew members. Duelist, you destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles that have caused damage to yourself in turn. Having a look to the team score, significant top on XP placement. That's 2.5 times the next punter. Not that 45 TP did a terrible job either. Like, that was with you sort of side by side through the entire battle. There's special mention to Stridsvagn S1 on the enemy team. 4 kills, 3,000 damage. You forced them to hold their nerve at the end of the battle though, and that's what sort of brought you the win. And quite a well-deserved net credit haul here of over 105,000 credits. Fantastic game. Got to be happy with that one.
Say no to them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sending this one in, Fozziebear. It's been much appreciated and been an absolute pleasure to showcase. Thanks so much for swinging by.
No worries, player. Thanks for it.